So official, considering that you're talking a lot of shit, this is on recording, and you're gonna get ended so badly. You're gonna wish you've never debated me before. So
Type shit.
consider this is on recording. You want to debate me. You're talking shit about me. So apparently you have a topic are willing to debate with me, and you have a
Uh,
position you're confident in defending. Do you have any position you're confident to defend against me, buddy? Name
okay, I'm just gonna
the
match
position.
synergy. I'm just gonna match
Name the
synergy.
position.
Obviously, the rhetorical king official is like trained in the mountains and sitting in cabins and talking, just like had conversations with Aristotle.
Nice
Had
deep
these
breath, real quick.
domain
Yeah, nice
classes,
deep
had
breath a
these
while ago.
epic adventures,
Name the
right?
position. What's your position?
Digging in these treasures and troves.
None of this
The
is
position
informing
right
any of
now
the
in the
persons in the
thing is
voice
just
code what their
not
position
real
is,
in
dumb
mind.
fuck.
And the
Stop
reductive
being a low-IQ
physicalism
thunderhead,
is
and that's my
not
question.
true.
What's their position? Stop
The
rambling.
reductive
This nigga
physicalism is
ramble is
not
not gonna make
true.
you look good here. You're looking awful
Yeah,
at the
okay, so you're
conversation,
not
buddy.
tracking. You're not tracking. So you're not
There's
tracking.
nothing you're saying which is worth tracking, dumb fuck. You're not
Wait,
even giving the position. What are
wait,
you talking
you
about?
want to
You're not giving the
conclude? You want to
position.
conclude?
You're not giving the topic. You're not giving an
I did.
argument. What are you
I
talking
did.
about?
I
Yeah,
did.
official. I'm not sure if you're this socially inept, but
No, I'm not
usually when
sure
someone
if
is
you
saying
can
you're not
track,
tracking in a
right?
debate in
No, you're
circumstance,
not
they're
tracking.
talking
No,
about
that's
them
the
not
thing.
tracking an
You're
argument.
not
You're not giving
tracking.
an argument, retard. What
Wait,
is there
wait,
to
wait.
track?
You didn't even hear me tell you that we were going to
Autistic.
debate on reductive
What
physicalism.
position are you taking here? What topic are you debating on?
All right,
Answer my
check scenario
question,
number
please. Like,
5.
stop
We're
wasting my
gonna try one
time.
more time. We're
Stop
gonna try
wasting my
one more
time. Don't
time.
call me out
I think
and then
the
perform this
reductive
badly against
physicalism
me,
is
okay?
not true.
What position, buddy, what position are you willing
Hmm.
to take in the conversation? What topic are you going to debate on?
All right, so I'm gonna try this one more time. Reductive
Try one more
physicalism.
time. If you haven't even tried to begin with, or were you even trying? If you're
This
trying,
is
that would
all
be
I'm gonna say
embarrassing. Give the position. What topic are you going to debate on?
I already did. I just said reductive physicalism is not true.
Reductive physicalism? Are you a reductive physicalist?
No.
I'm asking you a
Hey, so
question.
he's
What's there to
retarded.
laugh
All
at?
right,
I'm asking
all
you,
right.
are you a
Master
reductive
Apollo
physicalist?
downscale,
What is
right?
funny about me asking
You're
you what
not
your position
engaging in
is?
this rhetorical dialectical domain
Are you
expansion
dumb?
class,
If
right? So I'm gonna need
you
you to
said you're
ask me.
willing to debate
Give an
on
argument.
reductive physicalism, I
Wait,
ask
no,
you if
give an
you're a reductive
argument. Now I
physicalist.
need an argument,
What is
Apollo.
there to laugh
That's
about?
something true.
What are you doing?
You
Are you
can't
a
track.
reductive
This is
physicalist?
really sad.
Yes
This
or
is really
no? It's a
sad.
very simple question.
No,
It's a very simple one-dimensional
you
question,
can't
you
track.
autist.
Why is
No,
it
you're
one
not a reductive
dimensional?
physicalist. So you're an anti-physicalist?
An anti-physicalist? No, I'm a dualist.
You're a dualist. A
Yeah.
duelist would fall under anti-physicalist, by the way. Retard. Don't know why I even tried to like mention that as if it contradicts anti-physicalism, so I was still
No,
correct
because I don't
anyways.
know what anti-physicalist
Secondly,
is. You just
calm
know what
down, retard. The
dualism
king is still
is.
speaking. The real king is still speaking. Calm the fuck
You're
down,
not the
retard.
king. I'm really a
Secondly,
person. Let's get back to
what's the argument you have in favor of substance dualism?
I'm not using substance dualism, you retard.
You
There's
said you're
multiple
a
types of
substance
dualism.
dualist. Are you not a substance dualist?
I'm a
So
property
wait, hold
dualist.
on. You're not a reductive physicalist, but
Oh
you
my
said
god.
that you're an anti-physicalist. You're a substance dualist. Aren't
You're
you?
fucking stupid as fuck.
I'm stupid by me pointing out what you said verbatim, unrecorded, retard.
No. You just didn't
Wait, so
track.
what is
You
your
just didn't track.
position? Wait, what is your position? Are you a
I'm
reductive physicalist?
a
A
dualist.
dualist? Pardon?
You can't track. This is really sad, Apollo. I'm gonna tell
I
you one
can't
more
track,
time.
buddy. You can't even speak properly. What is there to even
No, I
track? You're not
can't.
even
You
speaking
just keep on
coherently, dumb fuck.
and talking
Okay,
about your
so
one
again,
music
are
battle.
you a reductive physicalist?
I'm a transcendental dualist.
Are you a reductive physicalist? Yes or no? No,
So you
right?
can't. This is gonna be
Are
track
you?
error number
You
12.
can't track. It's
No,
not the
can you
response to my question.
write down
Are you
how
a
many
reductive
times this
physicalist?
nigga has not tracked?
You notice how every single black spook in this community with low tier rhetoric, every single time they get stunlocked on the point, they're like, oh, you can't
I would
track,
never
you
get
can't
stung.
track. Buddy, you're
Apollo.
not going to get any
I like
rhetoric points from doing this.
that's
Again,
your name.
yes or
Thank
no?
you.
Or you a
Um,
physical? Stop being a
let's
low
debate
IQ
more.
retard.
Let's
Stop being an
debate more.
autistic fuck. Answer
I
my
think the
question,
moral witness
okay?
is
You're
true.
not looking good by saying you can't
I'm
check
looking
over and over every single time you
no,
can't answer a question.
no,
Engage with the topic, okay?
moving
What
forward.
is your response to my question? Is it the case
I'm
that you're
looking
a
great.
reductive physicalist or no? Is it the case you're a reductive physicalist or no?
Moral witness is true.
No?
I
Yes or
think that the
no?
moral witness is true.
You're taking the dualist position? That's not the response to my question.
Hey, no, it was.
No
It
one is
definitely
laughing with you, dog. I don't know if you understand this, but anyone who's going to be laughing is laughing at you, not with you, okay? Are you a reductive physicalist?
Why is this not a response, Apollo?
I'm asking you for the response. You're not giving any response right now. You're mumbling over your words. So for one, your rhetoric is so trash. Your articulation is so trash.
You're so
It's
trash
so
that you just got
hard to
curb stomped and
understand what the fuck
stomped
you're
on to the
saying.
point where you
And
had to
secondly,
drop the
keep on
fucking
dodging the
initial
fucking
claim that you
question.
had made, which is that A,
Okay,
what I
so what
said
I'm
was
gonna do
not a
here is
response.
I'm gonna just
You
squeeze
retard.
the response from the retard. Okay, I'm gonna just
No,
squeeze the
the
response
retard
from
is
the
you,
dumb
Apollo.
fucking retard. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just
Okay, we can.
server mute right there, you dumb fuck. Okay, are you a reductive physicalist? Yes or no? And I'm gonna expect either a yes, I'm a reductive physicalist, or no, I'm not a reductive physicalist. Okay, and if you say anything else outside of any of these responses, which is oh you're not tracking, that's not a server mute. I'm gonna re-ask you the same question 8 more times. And if you don't do this, I'm just gonna end the recording. Okay, pretty simple. Let's see. Where's the answer for me button? Here it goes. So are you a reductive physicalist? Yes or no?
According to these like abstract principles, I guess I'd say so.
Okay, so you're a reductive physicalist according to these abstract entities. What do you mean by this?
Just like ontological states, I guess.
Just like ontological, what you started over the last word.
Just
Repeat
like
that
an
one.
ontological state or something like that.
Okay, so how is it the case that this has any relevance to the abstract end at this point? Like what does it even delve into the conversation?
That's what makes it relevant.
Do you understand that most reductive physicalists don't believe in abstracto? Why would even mention abstracto as a means of reference for the basis of reductive physicalists, and you believe in that? Like what are you talking about?
Abstract just means in reference to like undefined things. So
No, abstract, no, wrong, retard. You just made that shit up in your crazy little fucking brain. The word abstract generally, calm the fuck down. They're still speaking. The word abstract, generally speaking, in philosophical context, and you can search this on SCP. Don't know why you're speaking over me. Like you don't understand your role here. Like calm down, retard. So the word abstract, okay, generally, and this is what happens when you don't read anything. You're just a low IQ retard, like fucking like imbecile who just hops on the app and just debates shit you don't know jack fucking shit about. The word abstract and abstracted generally in philosophical context refer to things which are non-spatial temporal, i.e. they don't have any spatial or temporal extensions, you autistic retard. That's how it's defined under SCP, that's how it's defined under IEP, that's how it's defined under Wikipedia, you fucking retard. Stop making shit up, okay? Stop making up definitions to actually dodge the dumb freaking claims you're making, okay? So for one, I don't even understand what you mean by, or why even reference abstract entities when talking about reductive physicalism. But sure, you say you're a reductive physicalist. Okay, so I'm gonna unmute and I'm going to hope you have an argument for the position that reductive physicalism is true. Okay, so what's the argument in favor of the theory of reductive physicalism over any anti-physicalist model?
Okay, so asking why it's true and asking what arguments are in favor of it is two different things.
Are you dumb? Do you understand that if I'm asking you for an argument in favor of a given position, if you're not socially inept, but if you're not a socially deprived bastard, okay, you'd understand that when I'm asking you for an argument, I'm just asking you there is to prove that your position is true. Stop being retarded. Stop going into semantics, buddy. It's not going to prove your claim. It's not going to prove your position. Look at this conversation. You're looking awful right now. This is actually embarrassing. Buddy, prove your claim. Prove your position of reductive physicalism. So what's my time?
Getting bombed constantly.
Yeah, buddy. No one is gonna entertain you with the semantical rabbit hole. Okay? What we care about here is actual arguments. This server, what we care about, what we value here is arguments, buddy. We don't care about the irrelevant semantic bullshit that loads here dumb fucks like you engage in every single time you guys have a debate because you guys don't have any substance whatsoever to present in any intellectual conversation. Okay? So again, I'm gonna ask you again, what is your argument in favor of your position? Official slave. You're not giving an argument. You're just rambling. This nigger ramble is not an argument, okay? The more you indefinitely nigger ramble, the more you look awful in this conversation, okay? Again, give me an argument in favor of your position. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Give me an argument. Wait, sorry, hold on. I'm not hearing an argument. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm tripping out. Like I might be like high on crack or something. Like VC, you guys can tell me if I'm wrong. Like, did you guys hear an argument for the position he takes in this conversation of reductive physicalism? Like, I'm not hearing any argument.
Right now, low key. Officials lose you right now, low key. You're getting dog walked.
Okay, so official. Totally. I want you to give me an argument. You said you're a reductive physicalist. You want to debate me in Philip. Give me an argument.
Yeah. Well, if you couldn't track, imagine dick sucking and then getting.
You can't say I can't track when you verbatim said you're a reductive physicalist. Someone asking you for an argument for a position you've established in a conversation It's not them not being able to track. What's up with you retards? Every single time when someone makes an actual relevant response, which is coherent, which is intelligent, which is on point and relevant to the conversation, you guys respond with the most irrelevant comeback, which is, oh, you're not tracking. Buddy, we are tracking. We're tracking the fact that you're not giving an argument. Okay? So how about you track the fact that you're not doing well in this conversation by dodging the fact of your burden and you not giving an argument and actually give an argument. Okay, give an argument, buddy. Go ahead, give the argument. Stop wasting our time.
Burdens head on.
You can't be talking so much shit, bro, and not do this badly. Give an argument.
The mind is just the brain. Well, I guess like current advances in like neuroscience, stuff like that, studies leads to like actually, I don't even have to incorporate probability. I could just say that we know that a lot of these said aspects of the mind are dependent on physical brain states and are identical to them. So yeah, that would just be in
we know that what?
Rather than like
repeat the last part, please.
Some sort of other position.
Wait, sorry. Repeat the last part. We know that what is identical to brain states, the mental states. Based on your science.
Identical. I said we know multiple aspects of the mind are identical to brain states.
Yo, that's literally begging the question. What proves this claim?
Okay, sure. I guess I'll just send like a couple accounts of it.
What kind of identity are we going under? Because it can't be like a strict Leibnizian version, because that would just contradict physicalism.
You said what would contradict physicalism?
I'm saying it can't be under the specific model of identity I'm thinking about, because that would contradict your position.
What's the specific model of identity you're thinking about?
So, would you agree that for two objects, X and Y, to be identical, all things that are true of X has to be true of Y?
All things that are true, not in. Well, for us to say conclusively that this thing is X, it has to be the same.
Yeah, so like for X and Y to be identical, is it the case that all things are true of X?
You're not tracking the argument. All right, so I'm just going to move on.
There's no argument. You haven't given an argument.
No.
You haven't given an argument. You just made a claim and impressed you on the argument for that claim. What are you talking about?
Something irrelevant, Apollo. You can't track.
I'm not saying something irrelevant. You made an identity claim. I'm asking you what concept of identity you're going under, and you're saying I can't track the argument, but you're not giving an argument. I'm asking you for your version of identity, retard. What argument is there to not track? You're not giving an argument. You're just saying words at this point. Just get to verdict point.
We're operating under the same type of identity, right? You just didn't respond to. Like,
I'm not even operating under a specific version of identity. That's why I know you're not tracking. I'm not even operating under a specific version of identity. I'm asking you which version you're going on.
I was going to give the answer to these said things. You said that.
Do you agree the accounts I reproduced in this conversation?
I have to show that all these things are equivalent or equal to X in like properties, or saying it's the same, right? That's fucking stupid, because my position is that we have.
That's not stupid. That's actually called the Leibnizian law of identity, dumb fuck. That's the most accepted view of identity in philosophy, by the way. You're retarded. So yeah, I don't know why you even said that dumb claim to make yourself dumb in the conversation. But I'm gonna give you like another chance. Do you agree with this version?
Right, and then we can go off of parsimony. And go off of like, oh wait, no.
Parsimony? How does parsimony favor? How does parsimony favor? How does parsimony favor this position that you're defending here? What's funny? Why are you overtalking? No, explain to me what's funny. The only thing which is funny here is you getting thrashed and gadoosh in this conversation. Okay. Okay. Again, how is it the case? How is it the case? Number one, official. I have a couple of questions to ask you, and when I unmute you, okay, I hope you don't ramble, and I'm gonna shut the fuck up for 15 seconds and see if you respond to these questions. Number one, what is your definition of identity? How do you determine two objects being identical? Number two, how is it the case that we know, according to the neuroscientific data, that mental states are identical to physical states? That seems as if it is presupposing the position you're taking here. Number three, how is it the case that parsimony, right, the theoretical virtue of parsimony favors your position over any model of anti-physicalist position? You're unmuted, so I'm going to shut the fuck up and hope for you give like an actual response. Go for it.
Yeah, hello. Yeah. If you didn't hear me earlier, I said I can argue off of parsimony. The first two questions for like the identity shit, I feel like it's clear. We already established what we meant by identity and stuff like that. So that's fucking.
No, we did not. We have not even agreed on the definition. What are you talking about?
Anybody who watches the recording, we win.
Okay, wait, hold on. So no.
My position.
Yeah, we don't do this stuff. So like like usually when like retards can't answer a question, they can't present an actual account for something. They'd be like, "Oh, I've already established it. We can just watch the recording." And that's just like a cheap cop out to dodge in the question, so that they don't have to reproduce or give any sort of account for the thing they were being questioned on, because they know for a fact that when you just appeal to the recording after the freaking conversation, they're never going to feel the need to give the actual thing they've been pressed on. Okay, so let's just say, for example, that it is unrecorded, which I know it isn't, by the way, because you have not given an account, and I can even go down the VC, and I'm pretty certain that no one here heard your definition of what it means for two things to be identical. Okay, so give the account right here, right now, of what it means for two things to be identical. Okay, what it means for two things to be identical? Give me the specific account, right? The necessary and sufficient conditions. And if you don't do this, I'm going to mute you again, and I'm going to ask you the same question until you actually give me the account.
Bro, what phone was that? Eagle ass nigga?
Whose alarm is that?
Yo, sorry,
Anyways,
my bad.
official, answer my question. Go for it. Don't disappoint me, son.
Hello. Yeah. So
Yeah,
let's
don't disappoint me, son. Answer my question.
me. It's arm recording. We just have the same.
Yeah,
the
it's
same
on
problem.
recording of you getting trashed in this conversation. Lock the fuck in.
Recording. You
Okay,
probably
so
just
give me.
muted me.
What? It seems you did not listen to what I said. I said specifically that if you don't answer my question regarding the conditions of what it means for two things to be identical, at least in this specific context, where you're claiming that reductive physicalism is true, then I'm going to mute you and I'm going to ask you this question again. So, what are the conditions? Go ahead, speak.
So you're ducking. We can conclude.
I'm ducking by me asking you for an account. That's you ducking my response. What are you talking about? That's so ironic.
I answered your response. You just couldn't track.
Every single time this guy does not give a response, he cannot track, he cannot keep up intellectual the conversation, he's intellectual unequipped to actually engage at any points in this conversation. He keeps on trying to project his low IQ and like tracking this ability onto the opponent here. Like this is not even a smart rhetorical or dialectical move, because everyone knows deep down you're getting thrashed right now. Okay, so again, I'm gonna ask you one more time, buddy. Well, actually, perhaps not one more time because you might dodge another time, but I'm gonna ask you again, like, what are the accounts for identity in this conversation? What do you mean by this?
Question was what?
I'm asking you what account of identity you're going under when you're claiming that these two things are identical. Are you going under the Leibnizian version or some other weaker version of identity?
So the same question that I answered.
Yeah,
earlier.
the same question which you have yet to answer, retard. So answer my question. Answer it right now.
We're going under the same one, like I said earlier. But
wait, how do you even know this? I've not even established an account of identity. Wait, hold on. You said we're going under the same one. I've never told you any account of identity I'm going under. I've never even mentioned a account of identity that I agree with explicitly. I just said if you're going under this version, I introduced the version of identity that you could be going under. I never said I'm going under this. So I don't know where you're getting this presumption from that we agree on the same notion of identity. Like that's actually insane. That's crazy. But another chance again, please. Go ahead.
We can conclude, Apollo. You're a retard.
Wait. On the debate? You want to conclude on the debate?
Bro, do you genuinely believe that?
But you haven't even given an argument for your position. What are you going to conclude on? Wait, what are you going to conclude on? Explain it for me. What are you going to conclude on, man? You haven't proved the claim that according to neuroscience, it is the case that reductive physicalism is more likely. In fact, all the things you'd be appealing to in neuroscience, I'm pretty damn fucking sure is going to be expected under an interactionist dualist position, you autistic fuck, right? So I don't see how you'd have proven that claim, right, for one. And number two, you have not even, I don't even know even introduced the parsimony point. You introduced that point just to agree, not argue for parsimony. That's actually really, like, brain dead right there. And you have not even established the kind of identity you're going under. And I've also told you that if you're going under the Leibnizian version of identity, it would be the case that your position is false. So, I mean, you're not given any objections to my undercutting rebuttals. You're not given any arguments for your position, which has been undercutted by my rebuttals. I don't see what you're even doing here to even conclude right here, right now. Like, what are you going to be doing?
Apollo,
Is he
I
still
think
here? He's
he
like on the
was
hush mode. Is he like
referencing.
intellectually stunlocked right now? Like, did he leave?
No,
That's
Apollo, I
crazy.
think he was referencing parsimony at one point in
Yeah,
time.
so I'm gonna just save the recording. This is just so horrible. This is like embarrassing. So this is gonna be uploaded. The reason as to why, just to speak to the entire voice call, I'm not usually like this. Okay. Yeah, a lot of times I'm rhetorical, but I'm not usually this rhetorical. The reason being, when I'm acting like this, it's because of the fact that this guy's been dictating me for like so long. Okay, so I'm like, that's why I'm like overly aggressive in this conversation.